Welcome to the Sprite Cup Series Season 5. We're live at Charlotte Motor Speedway, on the oval, for the Coca-Cola 600. Usually this race is run on Memorial Day weekend, but due to this season starting in July, the date for this race is Veterans Day. It's a beautiful evening for racing. Let's take a look at your drivers to watch for. Kevin Harvick starts on pole for tonight's race. He currently sits 4th in the standings, 24 points behind leader Denny Hamlin. All he's hoping for is to stay within 30 points of the leader so that he can make a run for the championship next week at Las Vegas. He's hoping for a three-peat. Ty Gibbs starts on the outside pole. He's got a pretty fast Toyota. While he may not be running for the championship, he'll definitely be racing for the win. Kyle Busch sits 2nd in the standings, 1 point behind Denny Hamlin. His goal today is to take that points lead. Joey Logano sits 5th in the standings, 56 points behind the leader. He's still mathematically eligible for the championship. But he's going to need to win this race and next week's race at Las Vegas and lead the most laps so he can get all the bonus points and hope that Denny Hamlin finishes last in both of those races. Extremely unlikely. But this 22 team will hope and pray that the stars will align for them. Denny Hamlin is your points leader coming into today. Just 1 point separates him from second place Kyle Busch. All he wants to do today is to maintain that points lead. Kyle Larson currently sits 3rd in the standings. His one goal today is to close the gap between him and leader Denny Hamlin. Now let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars fired up and roll off for 20 laps around this 1.5-mile oval. Now let's look at your starting lineup. On the pole is Kevin Harvick, and to his outside is Ty Gibbs. Then behind them, it's RCR teammates Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Behind them, it's Joey Logano and William Byron, winner of this race in Season 3. Behind them, it's 2 championship contenders, Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson won this race last year. Behind them, it's Austin Cindric and Chase Briscoe. And we have Eric Almirola and Eric Jones. Behind them, Daniel Suarez and Christopher Bell. And we have Noah Gragson and Chris Buescher. And it's Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott. And we have Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr. And it's Brad Keselowski and Ross Chastain. Behind them, Ryan Preece and winner of this race in Season 2, Alex Bowman. And running at the field, it is Harrison Burton. We're ready for some racing here on Veterans Day weekend. Pace car pulls off. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Charlotte. Ty Gibbs tried to get around the floor there for the lead, but Kevin Harvick came back around the inside and took the lead back. Harvick leads the first lap. Here comes Ty Gibbs to the inside now to try to take the lead away. Can't quite clear it. Harvick gets back around them on the outside. Now Ty Gibbs will try the outside. Can't quite make the pass. He tries the outside again. No avail. Oh, around goes to 24 in turn 1. Caution is out. The 24 of William Byron spinning down the front stretch and into turn 1. He didn't hit anything though, so he'll be able to continue. Let's take a look at what happened. Top left of your screen, you'll see at a front nose of Byron's car with the Exalta logo on the hood. Going around the inside of Kyle Busch. Looks like that car just went around all by itself. Let's take a look at it again. Spun out by himself. He had no help. He may have driven it to the inside of Busch a little bit too hard. And that's why he went spinning. Either way, major setback for him. There he is on pit road, getting 4 fresh good years. Pit road is open. And there are some takers. Denny Hamlin will win the race off pit road. Noah Gragson will be the last car off of pit road. Tough break for William Byron. He'll have to restart in the back, 1 lap down. We're ready to restart on lap 7 out of 20. Here at Charlotte, Kevin Harvick will be your leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. Harvick gets teamed by Gibbs and Logano. They go around the inside and outside of him. Harvick got taken 3 wide. He falls back to 3rd. Ty Gibbs now the leader. He leads that lap. Here comes Logano around the outside, trying to take the lead away. Here comes to the inside now, and he will take the lead. This is exactly what Logano needs. All he needs to do is just lead the most laps, and around goes the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Hard into the wall. Championship contender Kevin Harvick in trouble. Caution is out. The 4 of Kevin Harvick spinning into the inside wall and hits it hard. 4th in the standings, was hoping to race for his 3rd championship next week at Las Vegas. And with this wreck, he will not be racing for a championship next week at Las Vegas. He will not complete the 3-peat. What happened? That car just went around all by itself. Same thing that happened to William Byron under the previous caution. Back up into traffic. Luckily no one hit him though. But second time tonight that a car's gone around all by itself. Let's take a look at it again. Probably just drove it to the inside of the 54 too hard. Lost it. Real tough break for the 4 camp, as Kevin Harvick is closing in on the final races of his career in the Sprite Cup Series, and he would have loved to close out his career with a 3rd championship, but after tonight, that will not be the case. Tough break for him. he'll be out of the race, and he will not be racing for a championship in Las Vegas. Pit road is open. Logano leads them down, followed by the 54 Ty Gibbs. Christopher Bell will win the race off pit road. Harrison Burton will be the last car off of pit road. William Byron will receive the free pass under this caution and will be back on the lead lap. We're ready to restart on lap 12 out of 20 here at Charlotte. 9 laps to go. Denny Hamlin will be your new leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. He's able to clear Larson coming off of turn 2. Here comes Kyle Busch on the outside of Larson to take second away. Top 3 in the championship are running 1, 2, 3 right now here at Charlotte. Denny Hamlin in control of the race. Kyle Busch trying to chase him down. Here he comes to the outside. And he crosses him over to the inside. He'll take the lead away from Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch, your new leader. Oh, trouble behind them. Eric Almirola and Christopher Bell crash in turn 2. Caution is out. The 10 of Eric Almirola. Big damage to the front of that car. So too, the 20 of Christopher Bell. What happened? Top of your screen is the 10 and the 20. 20 looks like he just got loose. Tag the 10. They both go hard up into the outside wall. Here it is again. Yeah. Got loose and might have overcorrected it. Collects himself. And the 10. Tough break for both of them. They're out of the race. Pit road is open once again. Kyle Busch leads them down. Once again, Denny Hamlin wins the race off pit road. Chase Briscoe will be the last car off of pit road. Ready to restart with 3 laps to go here at Charlotte. Joey Logano will be your new leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. Going into turn 1, he gets taken 3 wide by Ryan Blaney and Ty Gibbs. Logano now falls back to 3rd. Here comes Ty Gibbs around the outside of Ryan Blaney to take the lead. 2 to go here at Charlotte. Ty Gibbs looking for his first career win. Here comes Logano to the inside of Blaney. Oh, and they're going to wreck down the front stretch. Big wreck on the front straight. Did they make it to the white flag? They did not. They did not make it to the white flag before the caution came out. So we will have an overtime finish here at Charlotte. A big wreck on the front stretch will take us into overtime. Ryan Blaney was running 3rd when that happened. He was in contention for the win. And now he's wrecked. Austin Cindric was on his way to a good finish. His car's all torn up. Ross Chastain, heavy damage. Joey Logano, whose one goal was to lead the most laps and win the race. He is out of championship contention. Brad Keselowski was on his way to a top 10 finish. He is wrecked. Chase Elliott up against the outside wall. Heavy nose damage to that car. Red flag has been brought out. Cars have been stopped on the backstretch. Let's take a look at what happened. We're gonna go around the inside of Blaney. Oh, thought he was clear. Came up across the nose of Blaney. Turned himself. Let's take a look at it again. Yep, cleared himself. Hits the outside wall, gets clobbered by the 9 of Chase Elliott. Comes back down, tags the 12. And then the 1, 2, and the 6 also get collected behind them. Chain reaction crash. And it happened so fast. Before Ty Gibbs made it to the white flag. Logano clears himself, hits the outside wall. Cindric, I guess, brake trying to avoid. Spun himself around, tags the 1. The 1 hits the outside wall, and then gets clobbered by the 6. Big wreck, with just 2 laps remaining in the Coke 600. Tough break for all of these guys. They're out of the race. The red flag has now been lifted. We're back under yellow flag condition. There's Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, Ryan Preece, and Harrison Burton on pit road. They were on the one-stop strategy, and they would have been fine had the wreck not happened. But since this overtime is going to add a few laps, they won't be able to make it on fuel. So they're stopping and getting 4 fresh tires and a splash of fuel so they can make it to the end. We're ready to restart in overtime. Remember, it's a 2-lap shootout. If the leader makes it to the white flag under green, then the next flag ends the race, either the caution or the checker. If a caution comes out before the leader can make it to the white flag, we'll line them up and we'll do it again. We can do this as many times as we have to. Unlimited attempts at a restart. Denny Hamlin will be your leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. 2 laps of racing to go. He gets taken 3 wide by Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. Larson, the new leader. And they come into 3 and 4. Kyle Busch tries to go around the outside. Can't quite make it happen. White flag in the air. Here comes Kyle Busch to the inside. He takes the lead down the backstretch for the final time into 3 and 4. Kyle Larson tries the high line. Oh, here he is. He comes to the line. It's a photo finish. Kyle Busch gets the nod over Kyle Larson. Let's take a look at that finish coming to the checker. Larson got into the back of Kyle Busch, got him loose, which allowed Larson to gain on him, but it wasn't enough. Kyle Busch edges him out at the line. For 4 straight seasons, the Coke 600 has been dominated by Hendrick Motorsports. In Season 1, it was Jimmy Johnson who won it. In Season 2, it was Alex Bowman. Season 3, it was William Byron. And last year in Season 4, it was Kyle Larson who took on the checkered flag. This year, Kyle Busch breaks that streak and will take his RCR number 8 into victory lane here at Charlotte. He'll take the checkered flag and burn it down. Congratulations to Kyle Busch for winning the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. Here are your final results. Kyle Busch takes home the win here at Charlotte. Kyle Larson comes in a close second in a photo finish. Denny Hamlin brings it home third. The top three in the championship finishing 1, 2, 3. Alex Bowman finishing fourth. William Byron comes home in the top 5 after spinning early and being trapped a lap down. Warren Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, Daniel Suarez, Ty Gibbs, Eric Jones round out the top 10. Great top 10 for Eric Jones. Joey Logano, heartbreak for him. He was hoping to win this race and lead the most laps to keep his championship hopes alive. Got caught up in that late race wreck with 2 laps to go. An even bigger heartbreak for Kevin Harvick. In his final season, he will not be racing for a championship. And here are your point standings after tonight. Kyle Busch reassumes the points lead, 348 points to his name. Denny Hamlin in second, 1 point behind the leader. Kyle Larson in third, 13 points back. And those are your 3 championship contenders for Season 5. They will be the 3 drivers who will be racing for a championship next week at Las Vegas. Heartbreak for Kevin Harvick after his wreck in the middle of the race. He'll have to settle for 4th in the standings. Alex Bowman moving up to 5th. Logano down to 6th. Heartbreak for him. He will not be racing for a championship. Daniel Suarez moving into the top 10 in points. Ty Gibbs up to 12th from 15th. Eric Jones does not advance his position in the standings after this top 10. Neither does Austin Dillon. And Harrison Burton maintains his position in last. Next week, it's the final race of the season, the championship finale, the South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I hope you enjoyed this race. This is Brandon Gomez in the booth, signing off.